You're back in middle school. It's English class. You're barely paying attention. And suddenly, the teacher turns to you. Okay, it's time for your book report. Get up in front of the class. Let's hear what you thought. Oh no. You didn't write a book report. No notes, no rehearsal. You remember a bit about the book. What can you do? Welcome to the AuthenTalk Public Speaking Podcast, where we help you find the value in your voice. I'm your host, Ian Lampert. I'm a professional public speaking coach who's helped students earn over 1,500 championships. Every episode, we'll dive into a public speaking competition and tell you what it is, why it matters, and the strategies you need to succeed. This is Episode 1, Table Topics. Toastmasters International is one of the world's largest public speaking organizations. This year, it's celebrating a century of empowering leaders to communicate confidently. One of my favorite Toastmasters categories is called Table Topics. In Table Topics, you have 2 minutes to speak on any subject with zero prep time. And I mean any subject. You could get a question like, who inspires you? You could get a picture of a mountain. You could get an abstract phrase like, the clock strikes 12. Doesn't matter. You've got to roll with the punches and speak spontaneously. Why does mastering spontaneous speaking matter? Because life doesn't always give us a heads up. Whether it's answering tough questions in a job interview, responding to client questions, or making your point in a debate, we have to articulate our thoughts on the fly. Table Topics hones this skill by pushing us into the deep end of the speaking pool. Winning Table Topics hinges on the 3 M's: method, manner, and message. Let's explore these. First, the method. The structure of your speech can make or break your delivery. So start with a clear introduction where you hook us with an attention-getting device. Then acknowledge the topic. Move into the body where we explore your ideas and wrap it up with a conclusion that ties it all back together. This framework keeps you focused. Not every speech requires the same method. There's no one-size-fits-all. But with a 1 to 2 minute table topic speech, you might consider the past and then the future, a problem and then the solution, individual actions versus group work. And remember, every section of your speech shouldn't be general. They should tell a story. Here's an example. If I got the topic, if not now, then when? I might open up with a hook about how it took me years of being told, Ian, you should make a podcast, before I finally broke through this knowing to doing gap and recorded this podcast. Then I'd answer the question. Too many of us push off doing what we could do now to tomorrow, and tomorrow, and the tomorrow after that, instead of diving in and doing. I described the problem by referencing Tim Urban's TED Talk, Lessons Learned from a Master Procrastinator, who tells us how we rationalize our inaction. Then I'd summarize some solutions from NPR's Hidden Brain podcast, which features lessons on changing our habits to change our behaviors. We talked about your method. Let's move on to the second thing to consider, your manner. How you present yourself is key. Being enthusiastic and genuine makes a world of difference. So match your tone to your content. If you're discussing something serious, your tone should reflect that gravity. But if the topic is lighter, feel free to be more playful and engaging. Toastmasters rewards big, fun, presentational speaking. It might even feel fake, but that's okay. If you can speak spontaneously at 100% energy, then you can certainly speak spontaneously like a normal person later on. Like they say in the movie, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Finally, the message. Your speech needs a clear point. This is obvious in a problem-to-solution structure because the solution is the message. But it should be evident in any format you choose. If you tell a story about your past and then one about your future aspirations, we should be able to see what you value and what you think more of us should care about. Let's put it into practice. How about a quick question for you? Here we go. If you could invent a new holiday, what would it be and why? Okay, take a moment. You're going to pause this podcast, record yourself answering that question for 1 to 2 minutes. Go. And we're back with a clear method, an engaging manner, and a message that resonates. You can tackle any topic, no matter how unexpected. Remember, the key to excelling in spontaneous speaking is practice. So embrace every opportunity to speak off the cuff and keep refining your skills with these tips. If you ever find yourself back in that classroom, don't worry. You'll have the method, manner, and message to get an A+. That's all for today's episode. Thanks for joining us on the AuthenTalk Public Speaking Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and strategies from the professionals. And reach out for a free consultation on www.authentalk.org. I'm Ian Lampert, your public speaking pro.